Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me today. As we settle in for another week, I've got some important news to share about the weather that's about to sweep across the UK. Whether you're at home, at work, or planning your week ahead, you'll want to pay close attention to what's coming. A major cold snap is about to hit Britain, bringing an abrupt end to the recent spell of mild, wet weather we've all grown used to. The shift will be noticeable, with temperatures dropping sharply, and the atmosphere taking on a distinctly wintry feel. This isn't just a minor dip in the mercury, expect a real transformation. Frost will coat our windows, ice will make roads treacherous, and snow could fall from Scotland all the way down to the southern coast. Even areas that rarely see snow might get a dusting this time. With this dramatic change comes a new set of challenges for all of us. Travel could be disrupted, especially on rural roads and motorways. Vulnerable groups like the elderly and very young will need extra care to stay warm and safe. It's a good time to check on neighbors and make sure our homes are ready for the cold. In this chapter, we'll break down the forecast in detail, so you know exactly when and where the cold will hit hardest. We'll also share practical tips on how to stay safe, keep your home warm, and avoid common winter hazards. The most intense conditions are expected to arrive on Friday the 13th, a date that already has a reputation for surprises. The cold will linger through the weekend and into Valentine's Day, so if you have plans, it's wise to prepare for chilly outings and possible travel delays. Schools and businesses may be affected, and you might find yourself reaching for extra layers or digging out the snow shovel. But it's not all bad news. Some communities look forward to the beauty and quiet that a fresh snowfall brings. We'll track the timeline, highlight the risks, and even touch on some unexpected benefits, like a much-needed break from the relentless rain and a chance to enjoy crisp, clear winter days. Remember, this isn't about causing alarm, but about providing practical, clear information so you can make the best decisions for yourself and your loved ones. So, let's dive into the details together and get ready for the big chill that's on its way. Stay tuned for everything you need to know to stay safe, warm, and prepared. What's behind this sudden cold snap? Across the UK, people are waking up to a very different kind of winter. The air feels sharper, the mornings are brighter but colder, and there's a sense that something unusual is happening with our weather. It's not just your imagination. There's a real shift underway, and it's all down to changes in the atmosphere above us. For weeks, we've been under the influence of mild Atlantic air. This has meant plenty of rain, persistent gray skies, and temperatures that have felt more autumnal than wintry. The Atlantic, with its relatively warm waters, usually acts like a giant heater, sending moist, mild air across the country. That's why we've seen so many wet and gloomy days lately, with puddles on the pavements and umbrellas out in force. But now, everything is changing. A powerful high-pressure system has set up camp over Scandinavia, and it's starting to push westward. This system acts like a wall, blocking the usual flow of mild Atlantic air. Instead, it's steering in much colder, drier winds from the east and northeast. These winds originate over continental Europe and even as far away as Siberia, bringing with them a chill that's far more intense than what we're used to in the UK. As this cold, dry air sweeps in, temperatures across Britain are set to drop sharply. You'll notice the difference not just in the numbers on the thermometer, but in the way the air feels. Crisper, drier, and biting. Any moisture in the air could quickly turn to sleet or snow, especially overnight. While this isn't quite the infamous beast from the east that brought chaos a few years ago, it's still a significant cold spell that will be felt by everyone. The real drama unfolds where this cold air collides with the last remnants of Atlantic moisture. This creates a battleground in the skies, and it's here that we're most likely to see snow. Forecasters are watching northern England, the Midlands and Wales especially closely, as these regions are right in the firing line. The Met Office predicts that from February 12th, low-pressure systems will interact with the cold, raising the risk of significant snowfall in these areas. Where exactly will the snow fall? That depends on the precise position of the dividing line between cold and moist air. Even a small shift in these weather systems can mean the difference between a dusting of snow and a full-blown winter wonderland. It's a delicate balance, and meteorologists are keeping a close eye on every update to see how things develop. Over the next week, we'll be tracking these changes closely. Each day could bring new surprises, from sudden snow showers to icy mornings, and rapidly changing conditions. So, whether you're planning a journey or just looking forward to a walk in the snow, it's worth keeping an eye on the forecast. Let's look at how this dramatic shift in our weather will play out, day by day. Wednesday, February 11th, arrives with a gentle surprise, a day that feels more like early spring than the heart of winter. The air is soft, the last breath of Atlantic warmth lingering over the city, and for a moment, it's easy to forget what's coming. Streets are busy, umbrellas dot the pavements, and there's a sense of calm before the inevitable shift. Expect persistent gray skies and a steady drizzle, with temperatures climbing to a surprising 13 degrees in the south. It's the kind of day that tricks you into thinking winter is loosening its grip, as people stroll without heavy coats and flowers dare to bloom early. The air is damp, but there's a softness to it, a brief deceptive comfort. But don't be lulled into complacency. This is your final window to get ready. The forecasts hint at a dramatic change, and the calm is only temporary. Take this opportunity to check your car, stock up on groceries and essentials, and make sure your heating and pipes are protected against the coming freeze. A little preparation now can save a lot of trouble later. Across the country, the story is the same. It's mild, but the rain continues, soaking already waterlogged fields and filling city streets with puddles. The ground is saturated and the air feels heavy with anticipation. As dusk falls, subtle changes begin to creep in. High pressure starts to build from the east, nudging the weather patterns, and causing the winds to shift direction. The sky grows darker, and there's a chill in the breeze that wasn't there before. Overnight, temperatures remain just above freezing, but the warmth is fleeting. The downward trend is about to begin, and by morning, you'll notice the difference. This is the turning point, the moment when winter reasserts itself. Each day from here on will grow colder, and the landscape will soon be transformed by frost and ice. So, enjoy this brief spell of mildness while it lasts. Take a walk, breathe in the fresh air, and make your final preparations. The cold is coming, and it's best to be ready for what's next. Thursday, February 12th, is when the cold air starts to win. Temperatures drop noticeably, with London struggling to reach 11 degrees and a sharper, biting wind from the east. Snow may appear on high ground in Scotland and northern England as cold air meets lingering moisture. Overnight, the cold intensifies. Widespread frost is likely, and icy patches could make Friday's commute hazardous. In Wales, the Midlands and East Anglia, the day feels colder by the hour, with some late winter sunshine in the east. That sunshine won't bring much warmth. Thursday is the day to dig out your hats, scarves, and gloves. From here, winter is back in full force. Friday the 13th is the peak of the cold snap. Overnight lows drop to 0 or below for most, with rural Scotland and northern England seeing -9 or colder. Expect widespread frost and potentially treacherous travel. A corridor from Wales through the Midlands to East Anglia could see significant snowfall, with cities like Birmingham and Nottingham at risk. London and the southeast will feel the chill, with highs around 6 degrees and a biting wind. Scotland's ski resorts get fresh snow and the Highlands could plunge to -15 overnight. Northern England remains a battleground for snow as cold and moist air collide. Friday is the day to take the weather seriously, minimize travel, and stay warm. Saturday, February 14th, Valentine's Day, will be the coldest day for many. Highs struggle to reach 6 degrees in the south, and just 3 or 4 further north, with wind chills making it feel even colder. Snow showers are possible almost anywhere, especially along eastern coasts. By Sunday, a slow recovery begins as high pressure retreats and temperatures nudge up slightly, but the north and east stay cold. Nights remain icy, with frost and refreezing a hazard. Any snow will linger and icy patches will persist into the new week. Stay cautious. Winter's grip will take time to loosen. The cold snap won't hit every region the same way. East Anglia faces sharp frosts and snow showers, especially in Norfolk and Suffolk. Scotland gets the harshest winter weather, with the Highlands dropping to -15 and ski resorts enjoying fresh powder. Northern England is the main battleground for snow, with cities like Leeds and Sheffield at risk for disruptions. The Midlands could wake up to a White Friday, especially in Birmingham and Derbyshire. Wales sees heavy snow in Snowdonia, but rain or sleet further south. London and the southeast get biting cold and frost, with a dusting possible on higher ground. Coastal towns will be milder but still frosty. Wherever you are, expect a taste of real winter. Preparation is key for staying safe and comfortable. If you must drive, keep a winter kit in your car: blanket, torch, charged phone, food, water, and a shovel. Clear all snow and ice before setting off. Check your route and allow extra time. At home, ensure your heating works and pipes are insulated. Know where your stopcock is in case of frozen pipes. Keep your home at a steady temperature, especially overnight. Check on elderly or vulnerable neighbors. Make sure they're warm and have supplies. Dress in layers, wear a hat and gloves, and eat hot meals to stay warm. Watch for icy pavements and take care to avoid slips. With these steps, we can all get through the cold snap safely. This cold snap isn't all bad news. After weeks of relentless rain and flooding, the dry, cold air will finally bring relief, allowing rivers to recede and the ground to drain. It's a crucial break for flood-hit communities and farmers. The cold also brings clear skies, bright sunshine, and beautiful frosty landscapes. A welcome change from gray, damp days. For many, it's a chance to enjoy winter's beauty, from crisp walks to stunning photos. While we must stay cautious, we can also appreciate the benefits this weather brings. Stay safe, stay warm, and look out for one another.